Hi Libra, it's your girl NeenaRose coming at you for your Blam. It's on for May 18th, 2020. Hope all is well with you all. I want to thank you all for your like, share, and subscribe. Just rocking with me. And even those of you that are new to the channel, what's up with you? Let's keep pushing. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Want to get those subscriptions up there so that we can keep moving forward with helping people. Libra. I feel like there are some of you that are kind of like just sitting in the cut, just waiting. And I say sitting in the cut is almost like, somebody may be watching you, and you see them. Like, you haven't even let it be known that I know you watching me type of energy. You're just waiting on them to make one false move is what I'm hearing. Basically to put them where they belong is what I'm getting. Some of you are making plans for an individual to mess up. That's what I'm hearing here. The energy is very, I won't say heavy. It's just almost like, some people just don't change. They keep their old ways. They be up to the same old thing. They up to their same tricks. And I believe that's kind of like just have you in a mode of seeing what's what, We have the King of Earth, the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Let's get out some tarot here. The recent past here. This could have been a relationship that changed. Or there could have been an option. There could have been an option here. Because you have the Empress, the transformation, and then you have, which is 13, which is 4, which was about your foundation, about maybe how you actually view relationships or your perception of them going in. And then we have the Queen of Air, which is the Queen of Swords. In the recent past, this was the most important thing that was going on. Let me clarify. Let me get some clarifiers for Libra for the Empress here, Creator. What do you have for Libra for the Empress here? What do you want to say? Because I feel like this energy has a lot to do with you transform. Or there was a transformation that was supposed to take place. We got 2 clarifiers, which is good. We have the Hanged Man here. There's indecision. And then there is the Ace of Water, the Ace of Cups in the reverse here, clarifying the Empress. So I feel like in the recent past, there was a transformation. And then things kind of went a little... And you probably was moving into the Empress mode, Libra. Because this is your energy here with the Queen of Air, okay? With the Queen of Swords. I feel like while you were transforming into the Empress, some things may have transpired as far as this person that you see now. The bottom of the deck now we have the Strength, and it's an 8. I feel like your transition brought in a hurtful period. This is 3 cards. I'm gonna put them all back in a minute. I'm just clarifying the transformation here. We got the Moon in reverse, and it's an 18, which is a 9, which is more so about the things that were going to come due to the abundance here, or who you were going to become. It came out. We got the Page of Fire, which is the Page of Wands, and then we have the 7 of Earth. The things that you were working on, the creativity that it took, it was hidden, that a lot of things hadn't been expressed to you yet. So a lot of you could have been dealing with some things like even finances or even love. But I feel like the transition was taking place for you to become the Empress, for things to manifest. Now this is the person, I feel like this, I see you. I feel like this has a lot to do with who you seeing, and they don't know that you see them. Some people think they're about to get away with something, is what I'm feeling. And it's like, you see them coming. You are the Empress now. But when this happened, this transition happened, I'm getting that they're saying that there was a relationship that changed when you went into transition and or transformation. I keep saying transition, but it's the same. But I feel like when you went into transformation, a relationship shifted. It shifted for the worst, because that person didn't elevate. Not saying that you have to elevate at the same time, but I feel like you went into training to be the Empress. So you don't just wake up the Empress. You have to go through some stuff. You have to conquer, come through. And I feel like at this point, you was sitting on your throne of being the queen, and transformation took place, was taking place. And I feel like some things, like the things that you were inspired to work on, I feel like some of these ideas with the seven of pentacles or seven of earth, things that you were working on at that time, you couldn't possibly complete. I feel like you had some visions, dreams, aspirations that had been given to you by God, and you basically at that point didn't know how to pull it off, but you can now. I believe the transformation puts you into, now you're inspired to create on a level of an empress and not a queen. And this was hidden, but now it's being revealed to you, your true power. Like I say, with the King of Earth is back on the bottom of the deck again in the reverse. I feel like there's somebody in this person that be watching you. I just changed it again with the Ace of Air, the truth, Ace of Swords here. You've seen the truth of this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is in reverse. Don't treat you right. Don't talk to you right. And I believe that you've already let them know that you see them, but you're not the same person. And they see you as not being the same person as well. I feel like the truth has come out. The truth has come out about them. Let's get some past, not some past. We got the past energy. Let's get some present energy out for Libra. What you have, Creator, for Libra and the present energy here? What is it that you want Libra to know about the present energy? Okay, we have here, we have patience at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Some of you may be getting a little anxious because you know things have changed. Things are coming to a completion. Okay, all four of these are in the reverse. So we have the Ace of Fire, which is the Ace of Wands, the Four of Earth, which is the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Water, which is the Four of Cups, and the Two of Earth, which is the Two of Pentacles. In the present, you may be feeling a little sluggish. Let me show them to you because I'm about to read them here. Ace of Fire and the Four of Earth reverse. And then we have the Two of Earth and the Four of Water in the reverse. Okay. So in your present energy, you may be feeling a little sluggish or fatigued, or you may have cut some things loose. Something that you was in indecision about for years, I'm hearing. But something has actually come to an end. That's why I say I feel this past energy. You transition, and there was some lingering parts of you still there that held you in this Queen of Swords energy, the Queen of Air energy. But I feel like you've changed that now. Or there may have been an air sign you was dealing with, Libra, a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a fellow air sign that actually was stealing your energy. Okay. Especially this may play heavy on those of you that may have Libra in your Venus. Okay, which is your love, which is that handles the house of love and your personal relationships. Okay. But what I'm seeing here in your present is that everything is in the reverse here. I feel like you're open to love again. You're no longer juggling who you want to be with. Because I feel like you was an indecision in the past, and then you've come out of that. But you also have an energy of fatigue here. You may have an energy vampire around you, Libra, that's actually draining you. or this situation may have drained you and it's no longer taking a toll on you, and you're figuring out more avenues to yourself is what I'm hearing here too. And then you have the Four of Earth here in reverse as well. So now you're open to giving again. You know, I just feel like you're not open to starting a new cycle with someone that has broken some promises to you, or that's been telling you the same story over and over again, keeping up confusion in your life. We're going to get some chakra here out. I'm really feeling like there's some energy here that basically you've let go of some real toxic energy, and now you can honestly focus on your abundance and where you're going and who you're going there with. What I'm getting here. I'm just shuffling and cutting because I'm about to pull some of these cards out, and we're gonna pull out some future, what they have for you for the future, Libra, as well. But this is good though, because at this point you're open to love again. I feel like a lot of you have broken bondages, broken curses and stuff, because you're honestly realizing that you have to face these things, and it's not the people, it's the actual prayers and the communing with your higher power on, I no longer want to be in this situation, I want to come out of this, I don't want the connection anymore, I want the connection broken. You know, a lot of people try to break the connections on their own by causing hatred, and you don't have to do all that when you could just go to the creator and say, hey, I don't want this connection anymore. I don't want any soul ties at all. I need all soul ties to be severed. This connection is over. You know, you have to claim your power, take your power back. You know, a lot of you are going to exhibit your growth here in your decisions that you're making right now. What do you have as far as chakra energy for Libra creator? I know I haven't pulled the future yet, but I feel like a lot of you have some energy that you've released. You basically taken heed to your intuition, told you to pray, say this, say that, and you all went with it, and it's actually set you free. Now we have balance at the bottom. And the upright, I feel like a lot of you are going to get balanced, or you're balanced out now. We have two cards that came out hidden, and the rest are where it's set. So now we're going to go over your future, or what you should be in expectation of, and then we'll go over your chakras. Okay. So let's see here. And I feel like you all know something's coming, or some things are coming to work out in your favor, and you're maybe getting a little antsy. You know who your soulmate is, your life mate is, and some of this is got you a little hesitant. But let's see what's up here. At the bottom of the deck now, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Water. And I feel like that has a lot to do with letting all the fantasy, the emotional ties that are not fulfilling. Like you may have somebody in your energy, Libra, that is not forthcoming on how they really feel, or about going into a union. And I feel like a lot of you have let them go too. Even if it's a divine counterpart, I feel like you have released them, because when you get to a point of understanding, your feelings get dragged. You know, somebody's not coming, so you're just dragging along, and it's not like you're waiting on them. You could be going on into you just maybe putting your energy into work, house, home, kids, whatever, and then it's like, but I still got this dragging energy that I'm connected to somebody, and I'm not. So a lot of you are cutting ties to all these energetic cords that are not forthcoming, and they're dragging you, and they giving you you're giving off the energy of being in a relationship, and you're not. So that gives you ill feelings, like I'm doing this and that, but I'm not doing this and that. What's out and what to look forward to is the Emperor, the Four, in the upright. We have the 10 of water, the 10 of cups in the reverse. And then what came out hidden is the king of earth, again hidden in the reverse. I feel like at this point, because the king of earth has been out the whole time, just been on the bottom, but now it came out turned down, but it's still in the reverse. This is what I'm thinking here. I really feel like there's an energy here that is under, you have put closure to someone that didn't treat you right. The king of earth reversed. This person may have heavy earth in their chart, or they just have these characteristics of being cold, mean, malicious, maybe just out for your money. You know what I'm saying? This person may have tried to use you. You may have kids with this person with the 10 of cups in reverse. The family dynamic didn't work out. But what it looks like here is that the emperor, there's an emperor coming in with foundation and great principles. There's an emperor coming in. I'm guessing this person here may have one child, maybe two children. But an emperor is coming in, Libra. And then for some of you, this is a new person. And for some of you, this is this person here changing up who they are, getting their life together to be an emperor to you. Changing up. Now, is this sincere? Let's see. If this is a change, is this sincere, creator? Let's get something on this here. The 3 of air, 3 of swords. Nope. Now we got the 6 of pentacles, 6 of earth at the bottom in the reverse. This is not going to be a sincere gesture. If this is somebody coming back that actually is the king of earth reversed in your life, that you may have children with, or you may have had a family dynamic with, whether it was a blended family or what have you, this person is bringing in the 3 of swords energy. But they're going to come back presenting themselves as the emperor. But they're still coming back with heartache. There's an underlying deception here with this person. Now, if this emperor is new, this is somebody new. What to look out for if this emperor is a new person in love for Libra? What should Libra look out for, creator? Love, 6. The chariot, 7 is at the bottom in the upright. So this is this new energy, Libra, that's coming in. This past energy is bringing heartache and pain. This new energy is bringing life and love into the situation with the 6. 6 and 4 equals 10. So I feel like this is going to be a divine counterpart coming in for you. Yeah. They're going to bring in strength and clarity. And you're going to be at peace with this person. This person actually, like I say, I feel like there's somebody here. Like I say, even in the beginning, I feel like it's somebody here that you see them. They may be creeping around type of energy, wanting to come back, but they're still in this 3 of swords energy. They're still in hurt. And a lot of times, what I'm getting is when people constantly bring hurt back to you, it has a lot to do with them maliciously wanting to hurt you. Like, I want you to hurt because I know you're not going to ever be happy with me type of energy. And that's what I'm feeling here. But you see them coming. But there is someone else coming too. Now, the chakra energies that came out, quite a few. We have instinct in the reverse, which means basically now you're using your instinct, your intuition to move forward. Impartiality in the reverse. You're no longer giving favoritism to somebody because you've known them longer or anything. Now you're thinking with clear thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Or because this is who the family choose to mow the yard, I'm going to let them do it. You know, you're no longer doing favoritism. Your perception is what you're working on now through the heart chakra, through the energy of what you're really looking at, and you're understanding what you're looking at through your heart, as opposed to wearing your heart on your sleeve. I feel like you're looking at things through the connection of the heart, and is it profitable for you? You know, we have prayer here in the reverse, which means you've amplified your prayer life and you've gotten things together. Your communication with your higher power, with your source, has increased, because that's what prayer is. And you've actually understanding what it takes to keep it going. We have workaholic here in the reverse. A lot of you have realized you was overworking in some situations, maybe this relationship here. So now you see them for who they really are, and you're not giving into that anymore. Okay, so then we have growth, which was at the bottom of the chakra deck when I first started, but it ended up flipping out in the reverse, which means basically it's time to exhibit your growth. It's time to walk in the growth, the things that you've learned in this journey, as far as when all the transition and things that you've learned into becoming the Empress. Now it's time to walk it out. It's time to do this, you know. We have insecurity here in the reverse. You're no longer insecure about who you are, your gifts, your talents, and the things that you know to be true within yourself. You know how sometimes some conversations come up with people to have you make you look like you questioning yourself. But at this point, you're no longer doing that, Libra, because you know who you are and where it is that you're going. We have quest here. I feel like a lot of you have went in, because in the reverse, you have went in and asked the creator as far as where am I going, how am I going to get there, what is it going to take, you know, what gifts do I use to make this happen. A lot of you have went in and asked for that clarity, and you've gotten it. And then the last one here you have is despondence and the upright. So a lot of you may be struggling with depression, but you're going to come out of that. I speak that you will come out of that and realize that these situations are not to hold you down, and you're not going to get into the energy of this lady watching her be happy. She's mad that she's happy. I believe that's the person that you see. You see that they're mad that you're happy. You see that they are against you because of your success. Now, those that came that face down, I look at this as energy that you don't see. And this is what the universe wants you to see. They didn't just come straight out. This is stuff, the things that turn over, I believe, the things that turn over you're already dealing with and you are aware of. You know, that, and it's just kind of bringing it to the surface. Hey, but the things that come out turned down, these are things that you might be aware of, but you may not be paying attention to. So let's see what's hidden. We have release and impatience. And this may also have something to do with it being released. It may be hidden to those that are watching you, that you have released everything, you've forgiven everybody, and you're no longer impatient. You know what I'm saying? You're no longer trying to rush a thing. You're no longer trying to rush this, that you know that things take time. And I feel like at this point you realize that there is so much more going on than what meets the eye. And your options, you've made your own options. And see, that's what a lot of people don't realize. Once you start manifesting, your options become different because you make your own options. You may have, and I'm just going to give an example, then I'm going to pray, but you may have a person, you may have been dealing with the same type of person, just different face, okay? And now you realize why you was pulling them in. That's the growth of the Empress. When you transform into truth, into purpose, you realize this toxic energy that you've been drawn in, you no longer want. So as this transition takes place, now you're cutting off certain people, and now you create different options. It ain't that you don't just deal with that person anymore. You start praying against the energies that they brought to the table. And that person, that energy can't come in anymore. You can only bring in the energy that is going to be conducive to what you're looking for. Creator, I come to you and I thank you for Libra. I thank you for a mindset on change. I thank you for them releasing the things that are no longer working for them, that they're no longer impatient about the things that they can't see or they can't feel. I speak that they understand the Emperor when they come in, that they use their intuition, they go with their gut as far as what their gut is telling them. That they experience love in the highest form that they've ever experienced it. I speak that they continue to work on their perception, and that they no longer get down about things that are going on in the 3D, but they come to you for everything: prayer, counseling, advice, strategies. I just speak that they continue to put themselves first and know that no one else is to come before them. No more living unhappily. No more second guessing who they are. I speak that they walk in purpose and divine right. Selah. You have a good one, Libra. This your girl, NeenaRose. Check out your other signs. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let's get those subscriptions up. And then we have some other things coming. The channel's kind of slow. Um, I've been getting a lot of readings in and things of that nature, but for the most part, I'm still going to grow the channel and keep it moving. But I want y'all to stay encouraged and stay inspired, and always put your best foot forward. Y'all have a good one. This is NeenaRose.